Yo, what's good, champ? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Training hard is for this MMA fight. Training hard as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what? Yo, so I saw the press conference. How long you been like how do you even do this? How do you do boxing and then MMA and then boxing? Like, how do you mix up the training for all that? Like,
You know what?
ain't
I
that a lot?
just cut one off at a time. Like when I focus on boxing, I focus on boxing. And when I focus on MMA, I focus on MMA.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I may throw some kicks in there, or I may do a little jujitsu training here and
Mm-hmm.
there. But really I just spend the first I spend at least 6, 7 weeks on whatever I have coming up, you know.
Gotcha.
So that's really that. Um, but I've been working nonstop since September for this
Mm.
match. I didn't know who I was going to fight, but just building my overall sense of MMA, I've been working since September. All this stuff been going on. Everybody been popping off at the mouth. I just been working, for real.
So you kind of have a sense of when, like, all right, I know, like, around this time I'm gonna do an MMA fight, and then around this time I'm gonna do a boxing fight, and then you just kind of switch it up.
Yeah. So I had to take I didn't realize that I was off for 27 months. I think I read it somewhere. I didn't realize that it was that long. But um, I'm having this MMA match. I plan on having 2 boxing matches in between, and then another MMA fight at the end of the year.
Okay,
That's how I see it going.
that's a pretty active year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now,
You
who
must
I'm going to fight in boxing, I don't know.
you must just enjoy violence. That's a lot of fighting in one year.
I enjoy I enjoy the art of war and fighting, and recently, I was doing my Q&A on my Instagram, and a guy asked me like, "Hey, with Alycia calling you out and everything, um, would you fight against Mikaela?" And me being the person that I am, I'm just solid. I'm like, I've never seen myself ever having a fight against Mikaela. I never thought about fighting her, and that's my Olympic sis. You know what I'm saying? So I said nah, but the way that everything's been going, like if a girl calls me out, I will literally fight anybody,
Mm,
right? So Mikaela fights against Natasha Jonas, lost. Now I don't think Mikaela lost. I thought she
mm-hmm.
won.
Yeah, you went live talking about that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I thought she won, but to get a decision over there, you really have to go all out there and damn near break your
Mm-hmm.
opponent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like she made Natasha quit just a little bit, but she still gave Natasha those big shots. And she took too many shots that she could have avoided.
Mm.
So when they're tallying it up, some rounds was close with her, but I still thought she won. It's the best that I've seen her look. But I see Barack interviews Mikaela, and he asks her, "Hey, Cris said that she wouldn't fight you, but would you fight her at 147?" And fucking Mikaela says, "Yeah, I'll fight whoever at 147, and basically like um you know if it's for the belts and all this stuff." And I understand that she's hungry.
Mm.
I understand that Alycia is hungry, but nan one of these girls can beat me in a fight.
Mm. Mm.
Like nan one. And it's not no
Mm-hmm.
shade. I don't think. And I really don't give a fuck how nobody take it. It's just that I don't get where these little motherfuckers get off in their mind that saying that they could that they will fight me is a good idea, when I would Hawk smash both of them. Real shit.
Why you
And
gotta Hulk smash them?
because there
Yeah.
because there is no mercy
Mm.
on neither of them.
Mm.
You feel me? And I would do Alycia worse than I would do Mikaela.
Why? You feel a little you feel a little cooler with Mikaela,
The
so you
thing
don't
is,
do as much damage.
I don't have no feelings toward nobody inside the ring. It
Oh,
is what it is. It's a fight.
right.
That's why after, females don't want to be friends with me, because I go on there and I dog them.
Mm.
It doesn't matter like the friendship. Me, I I personally don't like to fight people who I consider my friends because of that. It's not that I was ever intimidated or scared or worried about either of them. It was more of like I grew up with Mikaela. I met her when I was 16.
Mm.
I was in the JOs with Alycia, and over the past 2 years I've trained in Detroit at her gym. We
Mm.
went to the movies, we fucking hung out, we went to dinner, we
Mm.
talked about personal shit. And then she come and say we're not friends, and then she's calling me out. Like, fuck out of here. But my thing is this: um, if all these girls is calling me out and I'm so easy to beat, why you girls not coming to a weight class that I fought at?
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Who said you easy to beat?
That
Please tell me somebody didn't say that.
that's what that's what definitely Alycia dumbass said. She definitely said that, and
Wow.
I thought it was just the funniest thing in the world. Like, if you're gonna sell a fight, sell it the correct way.
Mm.
She said how she would beat me. She said skills. Well, we all know that I'm the most skilled woman fighter.
Mm.
You should have said you're gonna knock me out because you got 5 or 6 little knockouts. That's what you should have said. That'd have been more believable.
Mm.
But to say that you can outbox me is just straight out foolish. I'm taller than you. I'm longer than you. I'm more experienced than you. I box anything she can do. I can do it 10 times better.
Mm.
Anything.
But should ain't she supposed to feel like that though? Like, ain't she supposed to feel like, you know, if she gonna feel like she the best, right? Then she's gonna kind of have to like put her name next to
Well,
yours, right? Because
no,
you are the
no.
biggest name
I am
in
the
women's boxing.
biggest name, and I'm the one who's going to respond. But before you get the call, not dog, fight the other
Mm.
dogs who are 2 and 3.
Mm.
Oh, we don't want to mention her fighting Katie Taylor. That's just a no. We don't want to
Mm.
mention her fighting against Serrano, who I believe will stop her. We don't want to talk about that. But
Mm.
she
Wow. You said
can jump
Serrano would
from.
stop. You said Amanda Serrano would stop her.
She would stop Alycia Baumgardner.
Ooh.
Yes, she would. She's a
Ooh.
machine. She's a
Mm.
machine.
She is.
Set the fight up. That's the fight you should be going for.
Mm.
How is she jumping from 130 to 147 supposedly, or 54? She say too, and she gone beat me.
Yo, you know what? You know
Make it
what's
make
funny
sense.
is actually like before, because I think she was actually at an Amanda Serrano fight one time, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she was at a fight like ringside, trying to call her out or something like that. And then shortly after that, I think she started calling out some other names. I think she mentioned Katie Taylor one time, or the female that beat her. What's her name? Chantel. What's her name?
Cameron,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Cameron. Yeah, I think she mentioned her name too, and then she mentioned your name, but it was almost like your name was the one that stuck, right?
Yeah,
Like,
because
I mean,
I'm the one
rightfully so. You're the
who's going to
biggest name.
respond. I think it's because I'm the one that
Yeah,
responds. I'm the one who
yeah.
acknowledges the beef.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one who can actually be like when I respond, people want to see what I got to say.
Right.
And it's just weird because I've always been like a supporter of her. Um, and whatever she had going on. The only time that I didn't support her was fighting against Mikaela. Which that's why I don't get how Mikaela got a fucking attitude with me, or she feel anyway about me. And I was right in the middle. Like I was no, actually I was
Did
team
you?
Mikaela. Like I told Alycia
Mm-hmm.
when me and her went out to eat when we were training, I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think Mikaela gonna whoop your ass. Like
No,
I
no,
literally
you
told
did.
her that.
You did. You said that to
I
her.
promise you. I promise you. And
I mean, that's
Alycia
honest.
said,
That's
and
honest.
Alycia said, she said, when I beat her, I'm gonna make you a believer out of me. And I said, if you beat her, you will have my
Mm,
respect. And I was true to that word.
mm,
I was true to that word. Did she beat her unanimously? No. It was a split decision. It was a close fight. But the way that I envisioned Mikaela beating her, it was like, dang, she earned my respect. You feel what I'm saying? So
mm,
I was true to my word. It wasn't like, oh, if Mikaela would have won, I would treated her like shit. Or if she won, I treated Mikaela like shit.
mm.
I was still cool with both of
Right.
them. it just seemed like Mikaela may have had a problem with me even being friends with her, which she never said nothing, but her actions show that.
I was about to say, do you feel like I don't
Yeah,
like? Does she?
I think she's like, oh, you and her are super cool now and whatever. But it was just like, I'm all for black girl magic. I'm all for embracing the next champion.
He
And
said that, or you
no,
said
no,
that?
no. I'm saying like I'm all for
Oh, right.
black girl magic, and I'm also for just promoting the next
Right.
champion. Like she earned her, she earned it.
Mm-hmm.
Despite her talking shit about me, whatever, that's whatever. But it's like before then, it's like she earned it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like she earned her belt. She fought against the girls. Now, can you name? Um, did she ever knock out a girl that was considered a top fighter, like top three? No, she beat Mikaela and she knocked out Terry
Mm-hmm.
Harper, and
Mm-hmm.
Terry Harper immediately went up to 54 after that, and
Mm-hmm.
has been reigning ever since. So she
Right.
may have been fighting at a smaller weight class that was too small for her. But it's not really anybody else you can mention on her resume.
Mm.
If I'm being truthful. Now we go down my resumes a lot. Top girl, the top
It's
girl.
everybody.
Yeah, it's
It's
everybody. I
everybody.
gotta fight. They all gotta be the top girl.
Women's boxing is your resume. Um, that was kind of cold. That's a free one. I give you that one for free. That was a good one. No, but did you and Mikaela like ever like talk about it though? Like, did she ever say like, yo, I kind of feel a little type of way that you feel like, she gonna beat me like that? Like, was there ever any discussion about it, or is it
Nope.
just the energy you felt?
It's just the energy. And then with her recently talking about that she will fight me at 47 or whatever, and it was just like, bitch, please. That's what that was. Like, I was even first of all, I was offended first of all by Alycia even thinking she could do anything with me. I don't even think that she believed that shit. But when it comes from Mikaela, like I can say that I'm closer to Mikaela than I am Alycia. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And like I said, me and her came up together. You know, when she was coming up through the trials, and she made the first trials but didn't make the Olymp, or no, Queen made the first trials but she almost made it, and then she fought against Jahida the second one, and those close fights, but she made it, to the Olympics.
mm-hmm.
Like we roomed right next door to each other, we talked every day, we ate together, like we've trained together. Now have we sparred?
Right.
No.
Right.
And there's reasons for that
Not on your
part.
end.
Huh?
No reasons on your end.
Nah, it's not no
Mm.
reason. It's I will spar, fight anybody. That's not a problem.
Right.
That's not a problem. Um, so it's just like these girls come out calling me out, and then they always get talking about some weight class. And it's like, see, I went from 68, 60, 54, back to 60.
Mm-hmm.
So that's clearly showing that's why I'm pound for pound number one, because I can go to these weight classes and I can win. But if I'm gonna go to 47, I want to go there for a belt. I want
Mm.
to go to the undisputed championship. Like I thought now Cecilia was gonna get down to that weight to get the belt from her to be undisputed. You get what I'm saying? But it's like to go down to
Mm-hmm.
47, to fight against Baumgardner, and he's like, what do you bring to the table?
Right.
Like since this beef started, that she started, so many weird guys inboxing me. Oh, I'm just gonna be jacking off when you guys are fighting. Like those are the type of fans
Yo.
that she got. It's like she got fans who be like, oh, she just so sexy, and she just like so pretty and so cute, and it's like cool, but you should be following her because of her boxing skills. That's me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And now they're all like in my inbox, all super horny and shit. But that explains why when she fought it at the Masonic Temple that holds
Mm-hmm.
4,500 people, only 2,000 people showed up.
Wow. Wow.
You see what I'm
Wow.
saying?
That's
See
like,
that
I mean, I don't know which fight. I don't know which fight
her
that was. That's that.
last one.
No, stop it. That wasn't. Was that her last fight?
Yeah, in Detroit at the Masonic
Oh
Temple.
wow. That's
Me,
kind of light.
I fought at the um Little Caesars Arena.
Caesars. Mm-hmm.
And it's on paper, damn near 12,000 showed up. And
wow.
a 15,000 seater.
Crazy.
You know, so when we talking about levels, those are the levels. And yes, I fought at the Masonic, but when I fought there, sold it out.
Okay.
New Jersey Boardwalk, sold it out.
Okay.
Like, come on, like,
yeah.
But it's like, I get, like, I don't know what it is. It's like, I get that she hungry, but it's like, you really need to pick the right battles because you ain't really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to convince people that you're like that, and you're not. And then I want to speak on something because she crazy as fuck. She said,
wait, hold up. Are you on, did you get off your Wi-Fi?
I did.
Or
should I get back on
it? Maybe, because we gotta make sure this is crystal clear. If you about to send a message, I don't want it to be choppy.
Okay, I think, am I good now?
Straight.
Okay, so another thing I want to say. So about a month out from my fight at LCA, like I said, I was training at Superbad, and Alycia was getting ready for her fight, which was like a week or two after mine. And
Superbad, that's Tony Harris's gym?
Yes.
Okay, yep.
So my promoter was like, Claressa, what do you think about Alycia being your co-main event? My eyes lit up. It lit up because it was like two black girls bringing back big time boxing back to Detroit.
That's a great look.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
At the time, we already had 10,000 tickets sold. Already at the time when he asked me. He was like, but we need 5,000 more tickets, and I believe that we can get it with just you. But I think adding Alycia to the card would do great for women's boxing. Right. Me, I'm like, I'm sure if you ask her, she'll say yeah. You know, I'm like, cause we be bring back big time boxing together. So he told me he asked her, and her response to him was, "Baby, ain't nobody's undercard. You know, I can be the main event too."
Stop
so
it.
So he said,
"Wait, hold up.
This, and this is for real.
Why would she say
I
why would she say that though? Like, that's such a good look for both of y'all to be on that same card together.
I don't
just
know.
For the culture.
I don't think she understands what the fucking culture is. But we're going to continue.
Okay.
So when he came back and told me, like, basically he was like, oh, she said, you know, she's fighting a week later, blah, blah, blah. And she wanted DAZN to have her fight at LCA. But DAZN and their executives was like, we're not going to put you in a 15,000 seater, and we don't know what kind of ticket sales you can do. So we're going to start small. And that's why they had her there. But I thought her even being there, she could have got some of my fans. Because a lot of my fans still don't know who she is. Like, people start recognizing her more when I start, you know, posting our pictures, you know, posting her stuff, telling people to watch her fight, whatever. People start paying more attention. You know, but I didn't have a problem with sharing that platform because if you my homegirl, of course I want to build you up and want you to have a great profile. So it's like she had her own profile, but it was like, I'm still gonna make sure that my fans rock with you too.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why? Like, like, that was such a great opportunity to, you know, quote unquote, clout chase. Do you know what I'm saying? And
I don't know.
Well,
but so what the fuck happened? He came back. He told me that. I said, well, I asked her, like, you know, because I really didn't believe what he said. He was, and basically she said to him, you know, why do I have to be the co-main event? And Demetri was like, it's Claressa card. We already got 10,000 tickets sold. And she was like, still though,
yo,
if you guys want me to fight on the card, like, I'm undisputed too. And Demetri looking at her like, yeah, but Claressa is 3-time undisputed, and she's already sold 10,000 tickets, and this is her homecoming show.
Yeah, listen, that's what I was about to say. Listen, it's not just Claressa's card, it's Claressa Shields, period. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, do we
I didn't get it.
does she really think? And I'm not knocking her or anything, but does she really? I mean, do any of these girls really think that they are a bigger name than Claressa Shields in boxing right now?
I mean, I think that her trying to tie her name to mine was kind of like the game plan to stay relevant, because she didn't know if the boxing organizations would suspend her or strip her or whatever the case may be.
Because of the drug tests.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
in which I still stand on that. Like, I might have, cracked a few jokes about it because we are beefing. So I do say, I did say some shit about her, drug testing, but me and her have talked, and everybody know that I don't think that she um took steroids. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
me. I don't, because I've had conversations with her about Vada and all this stuff. So me talking with her, it didn't seem like she was no drug cheat. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
But since we were beefing and she was kind of being enraged, had to put it out there. This is what motherfuckers do when they on steroids. Now, is she on it? I
True.
heard that they said she tested positive, but she didn't ingest it on purpose. I guess it was an accident.
One of those.
Congrats on that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But um no, so I ask her, you know what I'm saying? So I go up to her, I'm like, hey, Demetrius mentioned that they talked to the zone, and the zone said that basically you and your opponent both are on weight. If you wanted to get on the co-main event of my card,
Mm-hmm.
and we turn that bitch out.
Right.
And, and she was like, well, I want to be my own main event. And I said, bro, I'll be the main event this time, and the next time when you fight, I'll be the co-main event.
Big right. Like
Like,
as
I'm
long as the
like,
check clears.
yeah, I'm like, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it was more of like we doing this shit together. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she just was like, oh, well, I don't know. And I'm fighting at the Masonic. And I said, I know, but
It's the
like,
Masonic.
it's nothing wrong with the Masonic. Like, you building your profile up
No,
there,
but I'm
because I
saying it's
fought there,
smaller.
but it's smaller
Right.
though. And it was just like, bro, this is going like, if they called me and said, Claressa, we want you to fight at T-Mobile on the undercard of Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Terrence Crawford, my answer is going to be
Yes.
yes. Please. Thank you.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if I got more belts than Earl, or if I'm more undisputed than
Right.
Terrence, or whatever. It don't matter. I'm just like, hell yeah, because that raises my profile. Now some of their fans become my fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I am bringing in the show. And
Thinking
that
outside the
was
box.
also, and that was also a time for her to steal the show.
Word.
Hey, you
Okay.
don't want to get all the knockouts, right? You the bomb. You the knockout queen.
Mm-hmm.
So why not fight on the same card and showcase your skills, to where if you fight good enough, they might make a comparison. But she has not fought good enough for nobody to make no comparison to me and her.
Right.
None.
And especially if you had plans to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you say, oh, I always wanted to fight you,
That
then.
that's what blew me. Now that was a fucking lie. Because I was there training at the gym for a minute. We
Mm-hmm.
never sparred. She never asked me to spar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one time I was in the gym sparring with Jasmine Hampton. She's like 120 something pounds. And there's another girl named Sarah, who's from Germany, who my manager has signed. And I was sparring with them, and then I did 6 rounds with a guy. So I did 2 rounds with Jasmine, two
Mm-hmm.
rounds with Sarah, and 6 rounds with I forget light skinned boy name. He's a cool dude though. But I went 6 rounds with him.
Shout out to Light Skin Boy.
For sure. That's my homie. I wish this is damn. I'm so terrible with
We'll
names. I
get
hate
it.
that.
We'll get it.
Yeah, but I did my 10 with
Mm-hmm.
them. And she was like, you about to work with Jazz? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, and Sarah and whatever boy name was. She like, you need some work? I'm like, hell yeah. Like, I'm like, what you trying to give me some rounds? Because I would have cut down the rounds with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because my goal was to do 10
Right.
rounds. Move around. I ain't really trying to get injured. I just want to move around, check some shit, see where my timing is at,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. She went outside, and I thought she was gonna come back in with her gear. shit, before we knew it, 20 minutes had passed. So we just started.
Damn. She
You know, so we didn't,
leave?
I don't know what happened, but we didn't spar. But the way that she asked me, I just knew she was going to the car to get her shit.
Mm.
I just knew. But we didn't. But I never said anything about it because it was just like, but then for her to say, like, she said she been wanting to fight me at 147 and she said it to me, I was like, you got to speak more clearer than that because I literally had no idea.
She could have asked you when she was about to fight Mikaela.
To spar? I,
To fight.
I wouldn't.
She
I
saw, I'm
wouldn't.
saying she saw you plenty of times.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna help her get ready for Mikaela, and
Right. Well, that's good. I mean,
I didn't.
yeah, because you cool like that.
Like I gave Mikaela a whole game plan on how I feel she should fight against Alycia
Mm.
because that was who I was rocking with. That's who I was cool with, right? But even though me and Alycia train at the same gym, getting ready for our fights, um, I never watched her spar leading up to her fight because I didn't want her thinking that I was spying on her. We
Right.
made sure we trained at different times. I made sure that even me and all my team was in a different room because they have a boxing room and a strength and conditioning room. I
Okay.
made sure that we was in a strength and conditioning room and none of my coaches was over there looking at nothing that she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So when it basically came to me giving Mikaela a game plan, it was like, this is what I think you should do against a style like hers. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I was her, this is how I would fight her. But I think with her and Mikaela, I think she really got inside Michaela's head. Like with all the
Mm-hmm.
trash talk. And I just remember talking to Mikaela like right before they faced off. And it's the part where she kicked
Okay.
Alycia or
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember grabbing her face like this. I was like, don't let her trigger you when you go face off with her. I'm like, stay calm. And Mikaela looked at me dead in my eyes and she said, okay, I'm not gonna do anything. Swear to God, I can't make this shit up. I said, I'm like, you're giving her fuel and fire, like you're turning her up. So
Right.
I'm like, you
Right.
got to play it cool, like don't let her get under your skin. But
Yo, that sounded like a scene out of a
I'm
movie.
telling you, I grabbed her face, both sides, was like, don't let her get in your head. Don't let her. Don't. And then all of a sudden, they go up there, they're facing off, she gets in her face, they talking shit,
Yeah.
and then here comes the foot.
She was gonna get something on her.
And so after it was over, because me and her, like me and Mikaela got the same nutritionist.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were eating our meals together, drinking our shakes together, everything
Mm-hmm.
before the fight. So we go back, and we get to rehydrate for our fight and stuff. And I'm looking at her like, you don't listen. You don't listen. And she was like, she just gets on my nerves. I can't wait to punch her in the face. Like she was really like, and I'm just like, Mikaela, bro, be cool. But
Right.
it already was here. It already was here. Like she was so turned up in here. It's like whenever you see me face off with Marshall, it was
Mm-hmm.
always just like if Marshall wanted to go there, like I was always ready. Like if she would have pushed me, I don't kick her ass. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? If she would have tried doing anything to me, it was gonna be that.
Right.
But it just was like I always have to show her like I'm the big dog. Like I don't gotta argue with you.
I don't think you had to show her. I think she already knew. That's why she had the certain energy that she had towards you.
Yeah, she had
But
like a victim energy.
right,
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like she already knew what the fuck was about to happen.
not
You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's
I
gonna do her
think
best.
Savannah thought she could knock me out. Like I think she felt she would lose a few rounds, but I truly feel that Savannah felt in her heart that if she catch me with that one shot, that was gonna be it. But
I think that's because people around her got her to believe that.
yeah, and I mean
I'm not
she's a
sure if
bigger girl.
she truly believed. I know she wanted to,
Nah, I
but
I, I
listen,
think I
Clarissa,
think she
look,
believed
girl,
it,
look, you
man.
know, you're an athlete, right? You're an athlete.
Yeah, yeah.
As an athlete in any sport, whether it's boxing or even another sport, I mean, you guys could be playing
I'll
ping pong or
I'll beat
whatever.
her at everything.
But I'm
Basketball,
just saying,
track,
as
football,
an
I'll beat her at everything, man.
but I'm just saying, as an athlete, especially one of the best athletes in the world,
Yeah.
like you can look at someone and just kind of know, like, nope, you know
Well,
you ain't about to beat me. I'm
well,
not saying everyone, because there are other great athletes, but I do feel like sometimes, like, you can love, because I can sometimes tell by your energy. I'd be like, oh, Claressa, no, she about to fuck her up. Like, you can just kind of
I
read
feel
it
that
on.
way about I feel that way about everything though, and about everybody. Like it's so weird. It's
Yeah.
like when it like comes to getting inside the ring, the thing
Mm-hmm.
that I think that I don't get enough credit for is like the switch up throughout the fight.
Mm.
Like I can go on their first round and just play all defense, and then I figure everything out, and then all of a sudden the next few rounds you just see me beating the bitch down. Like
But
you just
how
see
much? But how much of that is you doing it because you choose to do it versus you doing it because you had to adjust to something? Like
some
if you could
fights
put
I
a.
have had to
Mm-hmm,
adjust. Some fights I had to adjust, and then some fights was because it was just like this is just what the game plan was anyway. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. She
Oh,
ain't got no power.
she
Oh,
ain't got no power.
and I wanted to speak on that. Let's speak on power real quick.
Break it down.
Power. You don't have power when a motherfucker can stand there in front of you and just take your shots. They
Mm,
don't got no defense. They don't got no offense. They don't got no bicycle. They just decide like how Paulie Malignaggi peppered up Adrian Broner.
mm,
Adrian Broner wasn't hurt at all.
mm-hmm.
He said he ain't have no pop. But it just seems that every time there's a big right hand or this big hook laying on the motherfucker, everybody got wheels all of a sudden.
Mm,
Everybody can
mm-hmm,
move. Everybody can cover up. I've never gotten there with a girl and been putting it on her and she ain't tried to cover up
mm,
or she didn't make a face when she got hit with a shot. So when I'm hearing that I ain't got no power, it's like no, I've actually fought against the best girls and I fought against them early in my career. So
mm,
me learning how to fight as a pro has been a process because I could have stayed fighting like an amateur and I can still beat these girls because why? Best in the world, went to the Olympics, won the Olympics twice.
period.
So it's like when you've been around the world whooping women, I really don't. I haven't ran into a woman yet that can do something with me.
Mm-hmm,
I just haven't ran into it.
mm-hmm,
And do I wish to run into it? Yes. Why? Because I'm gonna pull out a different bag on her ass. Or
mm,
because everybody think that they've seen everything. You guys have seen whatever I needed.
mm-hmm,
Whatever I thought to use, that's what you've seen. But when I gotta get into a different bag, oh my God. They already be saying like, oh, Claressa box like a man. Well, I box like a woman who know how to fight.
mm, okay.
But listen, I can move.
Mm-hmm,
I can move. I have great defense. I can penetrate shots. And right now, what I've been working on like the last couple years is just calming down. You get a bitch hurt, calm down.
mm,
Calm down. And it's like for me, when I get somebody hurt, I just be like, go get them.
mm-hmm,
Go. And it's
mm-hmm.
like now I'm just keeping myself calm and actually picking the shots in those moments. And
Do you feel like
that
it's
has been a process.
slower in the ring now than it was early in your career? Like, do you feel like it, like the time, like you're like as if you're in the Matrix? Like, do you feel like you can see things coming a lot easier now? Yeah.
I be seeing everything coming, man. I be seeing everything coming. Um, I have been hitting fights where I've got back to the corner and been like, I got hit with a good shot, but I
Mm,
didn't see it. What the fuck was
mm,
that?
mm.
And my corner has always been able to tell me what the shot was, and then I can adjust
Right.
to not get hit with that shot no more. But that's only happened a few times in some
Mm-hmm,
fights.
mm-hmm,
It
mm-hmm.
doesn't it doesn't even happen every fight. It just it's every blue moon. But like I said, I got dropped against Hannah Gabriels, and I ain't been dropped since.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't. I mean, I know we talked about, Mikaela and Alycia calling you out, but in some sense, don't you kind of look at it as a compliment? You know what I'm saying? Because that, like, if they're gonna be calling out somebody, who else is there to call out except the GOAT?
The girls
right?
at their weight classes. That's who you call out.
Why? There's no money in that. There's way bigger money in you. I shouldn't say there's money in it, but the money fight is you.
The money fight is me at 54, 60, or 68.
Okay.
It's not at 47. The only fight that I was considering at 47 that I will consider is against a champion there. And it has to be a champion who I really want to fuck up. And Natasha Jonas is somebody I really want to fuck up. So I will go down to 47 and get that belt from her.
Wait,
You know what I'm saying?
why you want to fuck her?
She just, I don't know if it was when they was showing my fight and then she grabbed the mic and then she was like,
Oh yeah, I
and
know.
then
Yep. Go ahead.
she was like, yeah, I see Claressa winning, but I think Savannah's gonna knock her out toward the end. Like, bitch, don't you ever say it about me.
That's what she's supposed to say though.
No, it's not.
Like
It's not even
she
factual.
British though. You know she's supposed to ride with her countrymen. That's
Yeah,
how they
but it just
roll
was
over there.
like when she said that, it just made me like, and then I feel like she thinks she can box better than me, and she can't. So it's just like, how else do you prove it than to actually fight against somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Like for her to jump, like when I was fighting at 54, the only girl that had belts was Cecilia Brackets at 47.
Mm-hmm.
And then 54, I had to go and get all the belts. They were vacant. But it's like, as soon as I go up to 60, all these girls jump from 30 and 35 up to 47 and up to 54.
I know. Thank you,
I was
Clarissa.
like,
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, thank you, Clarissa. Like, that's almost a compliment. Like, they're thanking you. Like, thank you for moving up and letting us get a shot at these belts and these opportunities. And you know what I mean? Like,
I want them to fight me. That's what I
uh,
want. And
what
so,
I mean, they saying your name now. Look,
but
let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. If 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 they said your name and said they wanted to fight you at 160, would you look at it a little differently?
yeah, it'd be like, damn, you really want to smoke? Oh, you wanna come to me? You like fuck you coming to
Right.
me, champ. I'm
Right.
gonna come to you and I'm gonna take your shit.
And that's how they should say it.
For real. But it's like telling me to come to a weight class that I've never been to, and then like saying like, "Oh yeah, you're scared of me because you won't come to a 47," and it's like you girls don't even hold enough muscle to even call no shots.
Mm,
Like I'm the
mm,
one who bringing in the fans, the crowd, the money, the network. That's me. So it's like, how y'all think y'all calling some shots and telling me what weight class to go
mm.
to? Like the reason I mentioned Cris Cyborg is because I felt that she would come to 54.
Well, and she's an iconic name in the MMA
Right.
world, right?
And it was a guy
That's
up
apples and
in
oranges.
yeah, it was a guy up in Saudi who actually had money put to the side for that fight with me and her. So I thought it was easy
Mm,
money. I'm like,
mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's easy money for the both of us. You gonna get paid some,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get paid some. This is nothing. But
yeah.
then she just got to, oh, the weight class, and I'm gonna retire within a
Well, but
year.
that's because
And
she don't really like see. But listen, that's smart of her.
she
That's smart of her.
says that when it's just me and her, but publicly, oh, I can beat Clarissa, and it was like, that ain't what the fuck these DMs say.
Oh wait, hold up. She said that privately
Man,
to you?
man, stop
I
it,
thought she said
stop.
this publicly.
Publicly, she's saying, "Oh, if I come to 47, she can beat me up, and that I'm scared to come to 47, and she'll knock me out if I come to 47. And 54, she still feel that she can beat
She's
me."
talking that smack on Twitter and everything.
Yeah, but then when it like comes to actually like the DMs,
Mhm.
it's like, you're bigger than me. You're more experienced than me. Like, what do I get out of the fight but some money and a loss? Like, that's what the conversation is.
Wow. Damn. Well, I mean, yeah. I
Now, who
mean,
is? Hold
at
on
least
now. See, I always gotta look
you
at these
know.
comments. Somebody on here said, was a fan of Clarissa said she hate Mexicans.
We
When have
never,
I ever said I hate
never,
Mexicans? What is wrong with y'all? What?
never.
Are you talking about when Maricela said that I only lose to Mexicans because I lost in my MMA fight, a split decision? And I said back to her, I can beat Mexicans, Africans, Haitians.
Oh, they trying to get this like that Broner stuff that is that what they're trying to say?
Yeah,
They're
so I
trying to
was
compare
basically
it to
like
that.
saying like I'm the can woman, but I didn't say. Look, I don't hate no race. I actually um I love a lot of races, but Mexicans we actually get along pretty good, and I have a lot of Mexican friends, Latino friends, and everything. So it's just I don't get where you coming in with that at. Like people want to hold on to that. I didn't say all those different
That
races when I did.
that don't
Yeah,
even make sense. That would be a detriment to your career. To
that's stupid.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
dumb.
yeah, you're trying to build a fan base, so that it makes zero
Yeah,
sense.
and I have a lot of Mexican
Mm-hmm.
support. Like when I go down to Vegas to the fights, I sign all the little girls'
Yeah.
gloves, little boys' gloves, autographs, take pictures. So I don't know where that even came from. Like that's what I'm saying. Trolls just become like trolls are worse than I don't know what they worse than. I just know that they just stupid.
I mean,
Man.
look, they're annoying, but they're actually your biggest fans.
Yeah, but do they? But are those biggest fans coming out and paying that money for them tickets?
Probably, especially if they hate you. If they
Yeah,
hate you, and they think whoever you fighting gonna knock you out. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
you gotta let the Natasha Jonases. You gotta let them say that dumb shit. Let them say that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Uh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't like I like I get what you're saying. Like it is annoying to listen. If you're gonna say my name, then be real about it. If
Yeah.
if you're trying to come at if you're trying to come at the queen, then you come to my house. You come to my throne.
Listen,
Fight me at
we
160.
made Natasha Jonas a huge offer.
Mm-hmm.
Huge. And it's gonna be at 54. She can keep her little belts at
Mm.
47. She said, hell no. Turned this down. Like, and I was just like, what? Because I think she's pretty skilled. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, yeah, like, size don't win fights. I am somebody who can clearly say that. Like, size does not win fights.
Right.
It's skills. Um, it's skills, precision, like your IQ, your stamina, like all that goes into play when comes to a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I say that all these men saying that it's guys who don't box be like, oh, I can beat Claressa Shields, and it be like, I'm sorry to tell you, but you can't. Like I've been boxing 17 years. If a man off the street can beat me, women's boxing shouldn't
Mm.
exist. That's just being real. Like if a man who doesn't train can come in off the streets and just come in there and beat me up, sorry.
Mm. Mm.
Shouldn't exist. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm good enough to where, like I said, I'm great enough to where, like I said, I can hold my own and I beat the shit out of plenty men.
Mm.
So it's not no knock to men. It's just that boxing is my life, is what I do. And for people to be offended of the fact that I know how to fight and it makes them feel so bad because they can't and they feel intimidated. It's like, look, that's not my fault, bro. Go and buy you a bag, go and get you a fucking coach, go and watch those YouTube tutorials up on YouTube on how do you punch a bag, how do you box,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe you will get somewhere. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, that's we're talking levels, right?
Levels,
Like it's not
yeah.
right.
Levels,
Like
man.
it don't matter. It don't matter male, female, what race you are. You're just, I mean, to just walk off the street and think you
Come
about to
on
put
now.
hands on.
Like
Yeah,
just
come on.
stop it, man.
Yeah.
I don't care how many fucking karate movies you watch. It's not even possible, man.
Why they gotta be karate movies? Could be some boxing movies too.
So look at
Uh,
this. We got another person. Fight Baumgardner. Tell Baumgardner to come to 54.
I listen. Hey, look. Listen. I actually, I think I'm starting to like the idea of the fight. I think we should actually start promoting it. She just got the weight wrong. Is all.
That's all.
That's all.
That's
She just got
all.
the weight wrong. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
it.
Like
I seen her weigh in. So let me tell you, Alycia used to walk around before this whole scandal thing started.
mm,
She was 134 a month out from her fight, and she's fighting at
mm-hmm,
130. Like she was like spot on weight, which I was like, that's unusual.
mm,
Now all of a sudden, she's weighing in at 148. But we see her in the gym consistently, working
mm-hmm,
out. You would think she would stay that same size. But now she 148. You 148. Why not? Why not come beat me up at 54?
Yeah, listen, I thought she was putting on weight. I thought that's what she was working out for. I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought she was trying to bulk up for 154. I mean, it sounded like a
Come on,
simple
come on,
fight to make.
come on with it, baby.
And I'm being serious. I like the idea. I
Listen,
actually
I
think.
I love the idea of the fight. I love to shut a bitch up. You hear me? I love for a woman to be talking, and then once we get in the ring, all that, all that shit come to a
Mm,
halt. She first of all, she can't get in here.
fact.
She can't get in here fucking with me. That's one. And then two, once we get in there, baby, first of all the love is gone. But really, once we get in there, all like the love and the care and the caring about your livelihood and your life, all that goes out the window.
Mm,
It's like we really in here, and my only job is to destroy you,
mm,
break you down. So if she think that I wouldn't fight her at 54, she's sadly mistaken. Her and all her
mm.
friends. She mistaken. And anybody who in her corner who allow her to get in the ring with me, I can say that they don't care about her. But that's not even my that's not even my business no more.
She said,
Come
after
on
the
with it,
love
Tony.
is gone.
Tony, I love you, Tony Harrison, but baby, I'm gonna do it so dirty.
Hey, but I don't. Are they? I don't think he working with her anymore.
I haven't been paying enough attention to know.
I think she's on a tour right now, looking for a new
No,
trainer. I mean, don't.
she's on a Claressa Shields tour.
But that's good. No, that's good though. That's good.
It's good if it's real. Like, she got a
We gonna make
little,
it real.
she got a little star power, right?
No, we
So
gonna make it real. No, we gonna make it real. I think like she just got the weight
that's
wrong.
it.
Is all. I'm sure
That's
that's
it.
just a simple
And
conversation. We can
fix that.
fix that.
'Cause
We can
if
fix
you weigh
that.
148,
You know.
putting on 6 pounds ain't gonna be nothing.
Nothing. In fact, don't even put on the 6 pounds. You'll be lighter on your feet. You'll have the speed advantage. You know what I'm saying? Well, advantage, right? Because I don't know if she'll have the speed advantage, but like if she's serious,
If she's
I
serious,
mean,
look, we can definitely get it on at 54, and I can make that, and I can make that phone call and get it at LCA because I'm the one with the
mm,
pull, not her.
mm,
Anybody I want to fight at LCA, I can fight at
mm,
LCA.
mm, you can make
I
moves
can
like
make,
that when you're sitting on
I
top.
can make, I can make moves
Mm.
like that. So I can just, hey, man, I'm trying to fight, you know, July, August, trying to fight against this person. What do you think? And if they feel like the opponent is worthy enough, they
Mm.
say yes. And I feel like she is a worthy opponent. Even though she's smaller, but hey, we can get it on. We can
No,
have
I think
she can have whoever represent her. If she want to have Jake Paul be there cheering for her, or if she want to have I, I I don't know if she's working with Eddie Hearn no
I
more.
don't.
Eddie has kind of
I honestly, I think she. Well, I mean, I don't know. They might still be in talks. But I actually heard that look. I told you she on the tour. I mean, obviously she on the Claressa Shields tour, but she touring with a lot of different people, trainers, and I
I
think.
respect it, baby. You got to stay relevant while you going through this
Mm,
thing. Got you you
mm.
you got to stay relevant, and that's what I seen. Like, oh, um, this is a good strategy. That's what I thought. I said this is a good strategy to stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep your name out there. Go do these little interviews, whatever, whatever. Mention the top dog's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the right way to go. Yeah.
But I honestly think she's onto something. I think it's actually can be bigger than that if she's serious, if she really wants to make some good money, right? I think this could be good for women's boxing. I really think, and I'm not,
Well, it can
I
be a
like her on
good.
the other fights.
It'd be good. It'd be good leading up. It'd be good trash talk. It'd be good.
Hmm.
Clips of stuff.
Yeah,
Man, is it gonna be a battle?
yeah, it's a mega fight.
Oh, I'm talking about, but
It's
it's
a
gonna
mega
be one.
fight.
It's gonna be one of them fights where you never seen somebody take so much punishment. You, you
It's
never
gonna be
just
one of them
you
fights.
you you never just felt so bad for somebody. Like, you ever been watching? You ever just been watching like somebody fight and then they getting their ass up and you like, man, somebody jump in there and stop
Yeah,
this shit.
Yeah, some fights recently actually, but yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what it'd be like. But you know what? Hey, I'm not
No,
I'm not the one who called for it.
no, but no,
God damn it.
but no, stop. Look, wait, hold up. No, it's not gonna be like that. No, we can't scare
Oh,
people
okay.
off. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Okay. Rewind. The fight gonna be good.
Mm,
It's gonna be a chess match.
mm-hmm.
It's gonna be something with power versus power,
Mm,
speed versus speed.
mm. A lot of back and forth, ebb and flow. You
Yeah. I'm talking about Marvin Hagler versus
Hearn.
Tommy Hearns. Yeah, one of them.